I told you could use LinkedIn to do prospect research, create highly targeted lists of those prospects, and send them fundraising messages even if you aren't already connected on LinkedIn. Well, today we are talking about Navi LinkedIn fundraising. Wait, what? Let me explain. Today we're talking about using LinkedIn Sales Navigator for fundraising. Now, Sales Navigator is a premium service within LinkedIn, so there is a cost associated, but for many of my students, the return on investment has been so well worth it. And a few folks have been able to take advantage of a free trial. So if that's available to you, you can always check it out and see what you think. Before digging in, I'm going to say what I always say, and that is know your donor personas. Do you know who your ideal donors are? You're going to need these for targeting and creating lists. And I'm going to throw a video link down in the description if you want more information on how to create these. And fun fact, LinkedIn also allows you to create personas, which you can use as a filter. Now, I love the job titles that have anything like corporate social responsibility, sustainability officer, community affairs, community development, or investment. These are the job titles that many large corporations give to their team that oversees their community investment or donations. The first thing we want to do is search for leads. Now, we can search for leads or we can go into accounts, which are companies, but I generally use leads to search for companies anyway, and here's why. If you have a dream corporate donor, you can use this first section to find out if they have any existing connections at that company with your organization. Now, I picked this company because, well, I have a bill on my desk from them. But it brings up a list of employees and I can see if there are any first or second connections that I know. You can also further filter this with job titles, and I tried community specialist. A few popped up and that turned out to be their community investment team, and I'm so sorry that I had to blur them out, but privacy is a thing. So I would save this list, and I don't know if this will happen to you, but I need to scroll through and save each page of 25 into the list separately. Anyhow, another great way to search is by industry, and this can help you align your prospects for better linkage. So for example, if your organization provides low-income housing, you could target home builders. So if you're an organization that supports cancer patients, you can target pharmaceutical companies. These are just more naturally linked. Now, I don't use a lot of the other filters, but every organization is different, so I encourage you to play around and get creative. Don't forget location. If you're a smaller grassroots nonprofit operating in a single city, it's always best to start in your own backyard. And another cool filter is job title, because you're looking for the decision makers. So you can try looking for the president or the CEO of the company to see if there's any linkage there. The next section is filtering by intent, which is super cool because you can select people that already follow your page, which is really low-hanging fruit. And the next section is also helpful because you can find people who are active on LinkedIn. If they're posting, they're active. And save these lists as well. And once you've saved your list, you can even look for similar people within them. There's a ton of features within this, including making notes, so you can put notes in terms of your contacts and when you've reached out to them. You can have an alert set so that if they're in the news, you can reach out to them with an email and congratulate them, which is just another touch point. So speaking of reaching out, now that you have some great leads, it's time to connect with them and message them. Now, messages on regular LinkedIn and Sales Navigator are totally different. With Sales Navigator, you can send what are called in-mail messages, which means that you can message people whom you're not already connected. With regular LinkedIn messages, you have to be connected. So up next is a video on sending the perfect direct message. And I hope you love LinkedIn for fundraising as much as I do. And as always, drop a comment with any questions, comments, or feedback. And see you next week.